everybody. You are watching the ppsimmons Network. My name is Mike Shoesmith, coming to you via the ppsimmons cam here. We've been doing some of this lately, and we enjoy doing it this sort of format here. Especially, I got rid of the beard. I had a beard last time I did this, and because it was Movember, and it's for men's health, and I told somebody I would do it, so I did it. And but now the beard's gone, and I look a lot younger now. Don't disagree with me, okay? Because we just don't want to go there. I look much younger. I look much better. Thank you very much. All right. But here we are in the ppsimmons cam here, and we've got a special guest today. But I wanted to talk to you guys first about why we brought this person on. Because a number of years ago, I had an experience in my local church. I was a minister there, and I was sitting in the pew one day listening to a person giving the message for the day, and my name was mentioned from the pulpit, and I wasn't warned that my name would be mentioned, and I didn't feel that this person respected me very well during the person's sermon. We'll just call it a sermon, right? I didn't feel like I was respected very well, and it greatly offended me. I was very offended by what this person said about me to everyone else. And I carried that offense with me around for months. I mean, months. And it really affected my relationship with these people in the church. And it just festered and festered and festered like a tumor, growing and growing and growing out of control, to the point where I stopped giving money to this church, and people were noticing that my attitude was really bad. Now, this wasn't yesterday. This was quite a few years ago, but still, this happened to me. And it came to a head where one day the pastor confronted me and said, "Why are you acting like this? Why are you doing this? Why are you like this? This is a great change for you." And I said, "Well, listen, this person said this, and now this person's doing this," and the pastor said, "Well, you need to deal with this. You need to get right with these people." So I went to this person who said these things about me from the pulpit, and this person was completely unaware that he had offended me, and we made it all well. But it took a time of self-reflection to look inward and say, what is my attitude in all of this? Maybe I should have gone to that person immediately and said, "Hey, look, we need to deal with this now." But instead, I let it fester and fester, like I said, like a tumor growing, like a cancerous tumor. And you know, it is very true what they say, that unforgiveness towards a person is a type of revenge toward that person, wherein you are the one taking the poison. And that is so true. Take it from me, that is true. So we have a special guest here today, and he wrote an article for us called "The 10 Commandments for a Peaceful Church." And it's written by our friend, Reverend Joda Collins. And he wrote this article, "The 10 Commandments for a Peaceful Church." And I must say, when he posted this article to the blog, ppsimmons.blogspot.com, he makes some very powerful points here. 10 points for a peaceful church. I got to tell you something, folks. When he wrote this article and posted it, it reminded me of my experience with this bitter encounter in the church that I attend. And I will say that when I confronted this person and it was dealt with, now we're in a loving relationship, and everything is good now. But it had to be dealt with, and so when Joda wrote this article, it really reminded me of that situation, and reminded me of how important it is that we deal with this stuff properly. So we brought Joda on, but I wanted to tell you guys about Joda. He was 25 years as a senior pastor in 5 different churches. He has a Doctor of Divinity. He is 10 years as a staff minister, apart from being a senior pastor. He's the author of several books, and we'll put the link to his website where you can get some of his books. And he is currently on staff at Hickory Hammock Baptist Church. And many of you will know, well, that name will ring a bell because Hickory Hammock Baptist Church is where our very own Carl Gallups is the senior pastor. So Joda is the benefits from sitting under Carl Gallups as the senior pastor there, and Joda is a minister there at this church, at Carl Gallups Church. He deals with pre-marriage and marriage counseling, and he is the director of church discipline there, church discipleship program there, and he's a Sunday night Bible teacher. And he deals with bereavement ministry there as well. So this guy comes with a lot of credibility, folks. And we have been very blessed to get Joda on the horn here. Mr. Collins, I've read your article as you heard me just describe, and you say these are all biblical principles. So we have been very fortunate, very blessed to get you on the phone here. But let's get right. Can you hear me okay there, Joda?
Yes, Mike, I can indeed.
All right, man. We're very, very, very pleased that you were able to make it here today. I know you've got a very busy schedule. In addition to all of that, you're a small business owner, so I know that you're a busy guy, and I appreciate you taking the time here. Now, let me just say that to the folks out there that this type of format, this is the long form conversation. We're not limited by time restraints here. So we're going to go through these points one by one. Let's just dive into it here, Mr. Collins. Number one.